Hey guys, Paul Galaviz here, and I'm doing a video for people looking for a listing agent or potentially a buyer's agent. So I'll explain two programs. Now, I myself am not a licensed agent at this time while this video is being made, but I do have over 33 years experience buying and selling properties. I started when I was 15 years old, so I would challenge any other agent out there to match my experience and my knowledge in many areas that don't even exist today that did when I was doing real estate. So with that said, I mean, I bought my first property at 15. I bought properties that I had to have my dad co-sign because I wasn't of legal age. I did, the auctions that were going on back with the savings and loan fiasco way back in the 70s and 80s. We bought one property for $5,000. I mean, I've rehabbed, remodeled, flipped homes. I was building up until about 2 years ago, a year and a half, 2 years ago, at least at the time of this making of this video. My wife is an agent, so through it all, I have sold a lot of my own properties on my own for sale by owner. I mean, I've done like 6, 7 properties, if I remember right. There's probably more, but I'm talking about ones where I did everything myself. I mean, I did both ends of the deal. I didn't have an attorney. I did everything. I mean, I even created my own contracts in some of these deals. So you're talking to someone from the perspective of a layman or a non-professional real estate agent, as well as someone that is married to an agent and also is friends. One of my best friends is one of the top agents in the nation, and I happen to be in Washington right now. I will probably be, well, I will be, over this next year sometime as I have time, be getting a license in 4 different states as we roll out this program. So again, the main reason for me telling you this is because I want you to understand I'm not trying to get you to list or do something with one of our agents from the perspective of an agent. I'm trying to give you a objective overview of a program and how we came about doing this. So with that, you have a couple options when you're going to list. A lot of agents are with what we call traditional brokerage houses, and they have to do what we call a split. So they pay a certain amount of money to the brokerage, whether it be a Windermere, Century 21, Caldwell Banker, it doesn't matter. I mean, they all work, most of them work in this manner. The agent has to pay a big sum of their commission to them. This model has existed for decades, and I think personally it's high time it gets changed, and that's what we're doing. So we work with a lot of independent agents. As I said, one of my best friends just finally struck out on his own after being one of the top agents in multiple brokerages and started his own brokerage, and he's working this plan along with us. So this is not something where these are just agents with no experience. These are top agents in their areas. So it works like this. If you're looking to list a home, it's 100% full service, not a discount service, full service. Everything and more than every other or any other agent out there is doing. And in the end, we will give you up to 75% cash back of the listing agent's commission. So for instance, a $300,000 house would normally get $300,000, 3% would be $9,000. Well, that qualifies for the 70% cash back, which is $6,300. So at closing, you got full service and you got $6,300 back on top of it. So I don't know about you, but when we were putting this plan together, we got very excited because I honestly can't imagine a single person saying, no, I don't want to do that. I'd rather pay an agent full 3% and get full service. Which maybe there is someone out there like that. I don't know. I haven't met them yet, but hopefully it's not you. But I think most people would go this route, or at least try it. And we know either way we win, because we know once they try it, they're going to be believers. They're going to know firsthand, wow, these guys really came through. They really did what they said they were going to do. Now, that may be a novel approach in today's society, but I firmly believe that if you say you're going to do something, you better damn well do it. And you better, as a matter of fact, I believe doing more than you said or trying to deliver more than you actually promised. So we under-promise and over-deliver. We don't over-promise and under-deliver, as a lot of other people do. So that's the seller side. We also have a buyer's program that works like this. And this is another great program in my mind because in today's market, a lot of you are actually finding a lot of your own properties. You don't really need an agent to drive you around to filter down the properties that you want to look at. So in the old days, you could look at, quite a few homes and the agent's driving you around doing all this work. Well, today, a lot of times, my wife wrote up a deal once. The guy called her. She didn't have to show him but 2 homes, and she wrote up the deal. So we thought, wow, that was great. And it is great. I mean, you make a ton of money with those kind of deals. But what if we said, well, you know what? If a lot of these customers or people out there are finding their own homes, why not reward them for that? And that's what we're doing. So we're offering up to 50% cash back of the buyer's agent commission at closing. Now, there's rules and things. I mean, we're not going to show you 20, 30 homes, but as long as we show a reasonable amount of homes, and I think right now the program as it's outlined, and this is up to the agent's discretion. So I've outlined a certain criteria, and they follow it pretty much, but they do have a little bit of leeway. But I think it's like if they show you less than 6 or 8 homes, you would get the full rebate back. So, for instance, if you bought a $300,000 house, that qualifies for the 40% cash back. At 3% of $300,000, that's $9,000. So you would get $3,600 back at closing just for using our agents to write up the deal. Now, how good is that? I mean, and if you're selling and then you turn on and use the buyer's agent to buy, and using that same scenario, you got back $9,900. So you actually sold your home for free, better than free, as I like to say, because you made $900 over using a traditional brokerage, which would have charged you $9,000 on the listing side. Hopefully you follow those numbers. If not, go to the website and it details it out. But again, give us a call, go to the website today, and we'll get someone in touch with you right away. And who knows, I may be one of the agents working with you by the time you call. But who knows? But all the other agents are great. We only work with the top agents. If they don't follow my system to the letter, they don't work with us. So our system entails 100% service to you. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is that you are 100% happy and satisfied, and that you will tell your friends and your family and your neighbors of what you got, how much money you saved, and hopefully we'll get referrals. That's the only way this system is going to work. And I guarantee you, I will fight tooth and nail to make sure it does work that way. And if I hear of any agent not providing the level of service that we require of them, they're out. Absolutely out. I don't care if they're the top agent in the nation. They are out of the program. So again, give us a call. Go to the website today. I thank you for watching. And by the way, I have a report also that I'll send you if you do decide to go the for sale by owner route. If you just say, hey, you know what, I just don't believe a damn thing you said, and I'm still going to do it myself. Hey, more power to you. You're talking to a guy that's done it, but I will help you. I'm not going to tell you how to do my Craigslist stuff. That's absolutely off limits. There's no way I'm going to divulge that. But I will tell you all the things from a contractor's point of view, from a staging point of view, from decorating, all that kind of stuff, things to make sure you take care of, how to maximize the potential amount that you get from your property, and how to minimize the amount of issues that they will use against you to negotiate a lower price. So again, give us a call. Either way, happy to hear from you and happy to help you. So I know it'll come back to us in the end. So whether I help you and you do it on your own and decide to go it, hey, that's great. I've helped you. It'll come back to us 100-fold in many other ways. So thank you for watching, and hope to hear from you soon.